Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a haul for you guys because both the Ulta 20% off sale and the Sephora VIP Rouge sale just recently ended and I finally got my purchases in. I just wanted to show you guys what I got and give you little mini reviews of what I can. But yeah, if you want to see what I got from the sales, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I have everything just like in a box and I kind of threw everything into the same box, so it's gonna be a little bit not maybe everything from the same store all at once, but I'm gonna go through things and show you what I got. So the first thing I have here, I am returning just right off the bat, and it's the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. I'm returning this for a couple reasons. It's stupidly expensive, and really the only reason that I got it was because I was getting 15% off. I had wanted to try it, and my Sephora is one of those in a JCPenney and it carries like nothing, so I knew that it would be hard to get a sample of. So I thought I would purchase it during the sale, knowing that I can return it if I need to. It reminds me a lot of a lower coverage version of the L'Oreal Fallible Pro Matte, but like I said, it's less coverage. I know that Giorgio Armani and L'Oreal are owned by the same people, and I believe, if I remember correctly from one of Stephanie Nicole's videos, that the Luminous Silk Foundation and the True Match Lumi are like the exact same thing ingredients wise, so I think this is really similar to that Pro Matte formula, just less coverage. I found that I didn't like the way it wore throughout the day. It got really patchy around my chin area, and for a $65 foundation, it should be beautiful all day long, especially since its claim is to be long wearing and high coverage. I've worn it a couple times in a couple different ways, with a beauty blender, with a brush, setting it different ways, and I'm just not that impressed. And maybe that's just a price tag thing. If you're used to spending $65 on a foundation, maybe you don't care, but for me, I care, and it's just not that great. I've seen YouTubers raving about it, and I think maybe if you're used to only wearing your makeup for a few hours at a time and stuff like that, then maybe that's why you like it, because it does last throughout the limited hours that you wear it. But if you're someone like me who wears makeup all day because they're at work and it's a long day, I just don't think this is worth it. So there's that. It's gonna be another long video of me ending segments with so there's that, because I don't know anything else to say apparently. The next thing I got, I'm on the fence about. I was looking for a new lotion because as much as I love the one from Lush, I'm almost done with it, which seems crazy because I haven't had it that long. And I really hate dipping my fingers into it because then it gets under my nails, and like as much as I love the way it feels on me, it's still like not the perfect thing yet. So I wanted to get one with a pump just to see how I would like it, and I got the L'Occitane Ultra Rich lotion, and I don't know, I don't like the smell very much. It smells like cheap ass lotion. Like it smells like Suave basically, and for $32 for this size, I don't know. It feels like Suave and it smells like Suave, and I almost feel like somebody dumped this out and put Suave in it, and like it's just weird. So I don't know. It's like an okay lotion and it's whatever, but it's just not great. So yeah, I don't know if I will keep it. I'm still on the fence about this. I think I'm gonna return most of the stuff that I don't like this weekend, and I have until then to figure it out. So there's that. Okay, I guess I will do all of the Sephora things at once since I know what they are. But the next thing I got, so I was so excited when I saw that Sephora started carrying Jo Malone, because I've heard so many people rave about their scents, and I've been like so curious to try it but never want to go out of my way to try it. And I figured, again with the 15% off, because these suckers are expensive, that I would try a couple, thinking that I would return the one that I didn't really like. And let me just tell you what I got. So the first one that I have is Black Cedarwood and Juniper, and this one I like, but I don't. It's weird. I find with both of the scents that I got that it's like there's an equal amount of each scent. I feel like one of these, either the cedarwood or the juniper, should be an undernote, and it doesn't feel like that to me. I feel like I'm getting an equal amount of both of the scents, and it's like they're competing scents. So I feel like as I'm wearing it, like I can't decide what I want to smell like, because there's two things and they just while they don't clash, they don't mesh together very well. It smells good, and I think if it was less fruity smelling than it is, that I would like it more, but it's trying to be a winter and summer scent at the same time, and I don't know, I feel like it can't make up its mind, and so I don't like it enough to keep it, really, because I don't find that I don't feel like I'm going to wear it very much. And for $65 for this little guy, you know, I don't want to waste the money. And again, knowing that I can return it, I'm just going to, because the scents that I wear, I tend to wear like every day for months and then change, and then every day. Like, I don't really switch back and forth between scents very much, and I know that I won't want to wear this every day. So it just doesn't really fit into my like perfume lifestyle. I think it's mostly because I'm lazy and a creature of habit, and I just reach for the same thing over and over again, and I love every scent that I have in my rotation, so it just is. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't smell bad. It's just, I don't know, it's just like an indecisive smell. Like, the smell can't decide what it wants to smell like. So there's that one. I think I want to try one of the scents that is one thing and see if I like it, because I feel the same way about this one. The scents that are in here are competing, and it's too much of both of them, where it should be like a main one and an undernote. And this one is wood sage and sea salt. And again, I feel like it's just too much of both. If you cook at all, well, I shouldn't say at all, but if you cook and you like to cook, you've probably used sage, and you know how strong sage is. And it's equally strong sage and salt smell, and it just, like, I put it on my skin thinking maybe that it would react with my body chemistry and smell better than it did. And it's not, again, it's not like a bad scent, but it's not, it just smells like sage and salt, which is the name, but I really expected it to smell more like a perfume and not just food, if that makes sense. And maybe that's my naivety, and I just didn't realize that, like, it really just is exactly what it says it smells like. And again, it's not bad. I think I would like this in like a candle, which they have. I'm not paying $65 for a candle though, so it's just not for me. I know some people love this and like swear by it, and it's their signature scent and everything, and maybe it's my body chemistry or my nose, but it's not the kind of scent, again, that I would reach for. It's just one of those things that I wanted to try it. I had the opportunity, I did, and it's just what it is. And I feel like I'm returning literally every single thing I bought from Sephora, because that's all I got from the VIB Rouge sale. I had my cart full of like a million things, and I'm going to the makeup show in Chicago in June, which is coming up very soon, and I just got a look at the booths that are going to be there and the brands that are going to be there, and I'm gonna be like Michael Scott declaring bankruptcy on the drive home, because like, it doesn't hurt me as much to return all this stuff, because I'm like, that's just gonna go straight to the makeup show, because it's just, yeah, it's gonna be. But again, I don't really think these for me are worth it. Everything else then is from Ulta's 20% off sale. I feel like I got things that I've always wanted to get, but are like kind of tedious things, and maybe that'll make sense as I go through, but there are certain things that like I see. If you watch Luster Lux, Katie on YouTube, you would have seen that she has recreated some of Milk 1422, I believe is the Instagram handle, their face charts, and a lot of their face charts are super colorful and like with dots and stuff all over. And so while I have some colorful eyeliners and stuff, things that I could use for that, most of them are in a pot, and I don't really have any liquid ones that I could work with like that, and especially not like super bright ones. I have some things that I could work with, but I wanted to really equip myself, because I've been feeling, as I start to feel better, I've been feeling a little bit more creative, as maybe you can tell by what's thrown on my face today. But I don't know, I just have been wanting to like step out of my comfort zone a little bit, because I think I've been doing the same kind of makeup for so long that I just like am sick of it. But so getting into it, because I can't just sit here and talk forever, I got a bunch of NYX eyeliners. I almost said highlighters. A lot of their Vivid Bright, and then some of the Studio liners, and I got bright colors basically. I also got the white one just as like a base for some of these colors because I wasn't sure how they were going to apply because there are mixed reviews for a lot of these, so I figured that I could put the white as a base if I needed to and the bright colors over it. The purple that I have is this purple here, and it's just this, and I had to build it up in a couple places, but it's mostly like one swipe, and I was pretty happy with it. Granted, I'm not gonna wear this for hours because it's the end of the day for me, but as it went on, I'm all right with that, and I liked how this went on. I've only used this one, so I can't really tell you if the other ones are equally as good, but so far I like the purple one. But I got that one, I got a gold, a silver, and like a pink, and then I got the turquoise neon green color and a red and the white. And I just, you know, it's something that I just wanted in my like arsenal to have to use on the days that I'm feeling more creative and feeling better and wanting to do different things, that I now have the opportunity. So every time I'm like liking all of their pictures on Instagram and thinking like, oh, let's do that, I could actually now come into my makeup room and do a lot of those. So I'm excited for those. And NYX was also having like a buy two get the third free or whatever, so I bought a lot of NYX things. But the next thing I have is also from NYX, and it is their HD finishing powder in banana. I got this one because most banana powders don't work for me because they're either too pigmented or too dark, and I saw that this one was super light. It almost looks not yellow when you're just looking at it. It almost looks like a light skin tone color, and it's the perfect shade of yellow for me. I can't use it by itself under my eyes. I have to use it like after color correcting the darkness, but then once I have done that, I can put this on top of that to brighten. And I like putting this especially over areas where I've broken out because it helps to reduce the redness in those areas without turning it yellow. So it's like another correcting step for me. And so I don't know, I liked it. It doesn't get really gross and powdery, it goes on really nicely, and it doesn't cake up on me. So, and then the last two things I got from NYX for brushes, I got a crease brush, just like a blending brush, and then a small shadow brush. Obviously I haven't used them yet, but basically I cannot have enough brushes. That's like the main thing I'm excited to go for. Smith Cosmetics and Delium Tools are gonna be at the makeup show, and I'm like, I'm trying to like limit myself to like only a certain number of things per booth, but I think on those two I'm gonna buy all of the things because brushes, and especially their brushes, are just so good. And I'm excited to try Delium Tools because I haven't yet, but I'm gonna get like every Smith brush that is there, I think. So yeah, but a girl can never have too many brushes, especially these. I could get by doing my entire eye look with these two brushes, so there's that. The next thing I got because I wanted to try it, and because I saw that Ulta was carrying some NARS products online only, and I thought I might as well. So I got the Soft Matte Concealer. I got it in vanilla, which is light 2. I haven't used it yet. I only got this package in yesterday, so I really only used like a couple things, but I think it will be a good match for me, being as pale as I am. I can at least work it somewhere. I'm excited to see like how it works under the eye and on the face and everything. I'll be testing it out for a while. And then just because it was 20% off, I got a backup of my Tarte Shape Tape, and just in the light neutral color I always use. So it's just boring. Something I already have enough of. The next thing I got because Kathleen Lights talked about these, and she talked about the luminizing one, I believe is what it's called, and she was saying that that was even a little bit too luminous for her, so I knew that that would not work out for me. So I got the matte one, and it's the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. This one is in Cool Vanilla, and I'm wearing it today. Granted, this is the end of the day and I've like touched up basically everything else to film, but I liked it. This lasted for me longer than the Giorgio Armani, and it wore better than that one, and it's like a fraction of the cost. So I have enjoyed wearing this one because it doesn't give me any problems when I wear it. I did get also, this isn't from either of the stores, but I did get the Wet n Wild one that everybody's been talking about, and I don't like that one either. So yeah, I don't know, but I do like this one so far. This is my first day of wearing it. I think it went on really well. I love that it has a pump. It goes on like super dewy, and at first you're like, did I buy the right one? Because it's like, holy crap. But when it dries or sets, it is more matte, but it's not like a flat matte. It's like a satiny type of finish. So I really like it. It sets nicely too with powder. And then the last thing that I got is one of the Lancome matte shakers. And I got this one. It's supposed to be like a high pigment, bright color. And this one is in beige antique. And it's not beige. It looks like it would be much more muted than it is. It's a pretty bright, pinky kind of color. And I like it. The only thing that I don't like is that it's the same little nib as the Juicy Shakers, which is great on those because they're very sheer, but on this is very pigmented. Very pigmented. So it's really hard to control on the corners of your mouth and the outline of your lips and stuff. It's a little bit, you gotta be slow and careful with it, which makes it less of an on-the-go thing than the Juicy Shakers are, which you could basically not even be looking at anything and toss that on and be fine. This is not like that. So just a warning, if you do get these, I like the way they wear. They're definitely not long wearing or anything, but they don't like slide all over my face. I don't know. I like the formula and I like the color. So, I mean, for me, I'm keeping it. It was worth it. I don't know if I'd get any of the other colors because they're kind of just brighter than I'm feeling now. Maybe later I will, but right now I'll stick with this guy. But that's it. I would love to know what you guys got and if you're liking any of it, if you're gonna return any of it, if you shop online like I do. It's nice to feel like I want to use makeup again and like do fun things, and this might not be wearable or whatever, but I'm just sitting here and I'm gonna edit this when this is all done, and I don't know, it's nice. So I feel like a little bit I'm getting kind of back into the swing of things. I'm really glad that I've been able to at least put up one video a week so far. And yeah, if you tried any of these things and you have opinions on them, I would also love to know that. If you have a Jo Malone perfume that's your favorite, let me know. If it's one of these, let me know. Or if it's not, let me know. But yeah, I feel like I'm on like a mission now to find a Jo Malone perfume that works for me because I want to love one, but whatever. So I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you're at. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Maybe consider turning on notifications. I have noticed not so much an engagement thing, but I'm not losing subscribers as fast as I was. So maybe YouTube is actually working on things. Who knows? But if you want to be notified the random times I am posting videos, because I know I'm not doing it on my usual schedule, just go ahead and click the notification button. It would be awesome, and I'm excited to see you in my next video. Bye everyone!